Welcome to the 1,000 mile break-in of my new 2025 EcoBoost Premium Mustang. Went ahead and picked up some coffee just to kind of celebrate a little bit today, even though I'm more sad than I am happy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm at exactly 987 miles, and I thought it would be fun to make a video breaking 1,000 miles. And to be honest with you guys, it is hurting my soul just a little bit to see 1,000 miles on this car already. When you buy a brand new car like this, you really notice the mileage adding up a lot more than if you buy a used car. And before I got this thing, that's kind of what I was used to getting, was used cars, just because that's really all I had money for in the past before I decided to pick up this car. So I'm gonna try and get this thing on the highway and get it up to speed and break 1,000 miles officially for you guys. Let's see if I can get a good shot. You might be able to kind of see it there, just so I'm not bluffing. 987 miles, and I guess I'm just gonna have to tell you guys when I officially hit 1,000 miles, because you might not be able to see it because it's kind of a bright day. And I do have a special guest joining us here today, my dog right here, and you might hear him a little bit because he gets a little bit anxious when I drive him around in the car, even though I'm a good driver, right, bud? But let's get this thing on the highway and hit 1,000 miles. I ain't gonna stop driving today, guys, until I officially hit 1,000. Or I shouldn't even say that because I'm gonna end up jinxing it is what's gonna happen. So let's get going and not say anything to jinx the 1,000 mile mark today. And if you guys missed the review that I did over this car, I'll leave a link up top and down below in the description for you guys. If you're looking to buy one of these brand new in 2025, or maybe even used in the future, it's really gonna tell you guys everything you need to know about this car and whether or not it's a good buy for you or not personally. There's always traffic, man, no matter what time it is. It can be the weekend and there's still traffic all over the place. Gonna wait for a big old opening so I can give this thing some gas and get it up on the highway. Might just have to gun it here pretty soon if I don't get a little bit of an opening. But we'll make do with what we got. Oh, here we go. Here's the one right here. Nobody coming. All right, let's do this. 1,000 miles. My soul is hurting just a little bit, but it's gonna be all right. All right, traffic on the highway is not terrible, which is good. Oh, never mind. It is kind of bad actually. But hopefully once I get up a little bit further, it'll free up just a little bit. And as soon as I say that, everybody wants to stop for no reason. And I gotta be honest, guys, I really have no problems with this car so far. I thought I might regret buying the EcoBoost over the GT. I am glad that I did not buy the GT because it was just so much more expensive to get into the car, and then so much more for gas and insurance. I'm just glad at the end of the day that I did not get the GT Mustang. It's kind of weird to say because obviously I would love the GT Mustang, but this thing is my daily driver, so getting the GT just doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's my daily driver, and I kind of want to get a little bit better gas mileage and not have to pay like $45,000-$50,000 for the car just to get into the darn thing. And I guess I did lie to you guys about the traffic. It is a little bit trafficy, but we are moving. Want to see if I can get an opening here. I'm right at 989 miles right now. 989.2, guys. Hurting my soul a little bit. All right, let's get this thing some gas. Oh yeah, this thing accelerates so quick, man. I mean, I love the lightweight engine in this thing. I saw somebody in a video a few weeks ago that said they had an EcoBoost in 2024, then in 2025 they traded it out for the GT, and they actually missed the EcoBoost because it handles a lot better. And that's the thing that I've been seeing a lot online, is that the EcoBoost Mustang just handles so much better than the GT, because the GT with that big old 5-liter V8 is just so heavy, so it doesn't really handle handle as well. But this thing, I personally really enjoy the handling of this car so far. Really have no complaints about it. And this thing just accelerates so well. I mean, and then this guy, I don't know what the heck this guy is doing. Freaking dangerous, holy moly. The truck drivers, I gotta say, make me nervous as heck. All right, I'm over 990 miles. Oh man, I do not want to see 1,000 miles on this car, guys. I know I'm being a massive baby about it. I absolutely understand how much of a baby I'm being, because 1,000 miles is not really that many miles. But just to see this thing get a little bit older hurts my heart a little bit. All right, try and get in the left lane, get out of traffic. And right now, I don't even have this thing in sport mode. It's just in normal. I honestly don't like to drive it in sport a lot, because the only thing this car really does when you put it in sport is it just runs the RPMs extremely high, which I personally don't like, because again, this is my daily driver, so I don't want to blow up the engine. Obviously, since I bought it brand new, I do have that full 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, but I still don't want to ruin the car, because right now I'm planning to at least keep it to about 100,000 miles. So I want to try and take pretty good care of it, and just running this thing in sport mode all the time is not really good for the car, and especially the engine. It's just really hard on the engine, man. I mean, it really runs the RPMs high. It's a little bit wild. So I like to just run it mostly in normal, or put it in slippery mode if it's a little bit wet and rainy outside. Okay, 992, y'all. Philadelphia Eagles in Texas. We got a bandwagoner over here, guys. The Eagles. Probably not even from Philly. All right. Gonna do my best to stay on the highway for 7 more miles. 993, y'all. Oh man, need to be careful not to break the speed limit too, because believe it or not, it is pretty darn easy to break the speed limit in this car. It can get up and go pretty quick. Let's change the cluster theme right here. Put it in classic. Oh yeah. I might have already said this, but I absolutely love the sound of the engine and the turbocharger in this car. Ford does an amazing job of still making sure that you get that sports car sound. And I personally don't want my car to be super loud, because it would just be kind of annoying, to be quite honest. All right. 994! 994. Let's go down one more exit, and I should be able to hit it by then. So let's do this. I'm gonna get over a little bit, slow down, so I can kind of accelerate from slower. I could accelerate from the speed limit, but I don't want to get in trouble breaking the speed limit, so. All right, all right. I mean, you guys can see that's not even me flooring it. Not even in sport mode, and this thing's got some power to it. A lot of people online like to complain, oh, the EcoBoost Mustang, it doesn't have any power and it's slow and it's lame and everything. That is absolutely not true. I used to be one of those haters when I first heard that Ford was coming out with a 4-cylinder Mustang. I was like, that is gonna be lame, it's not gonna be cool, it's gonna be slow. But I do have to say I was completely wrong. They do a really good job of pumping some good power out of this little 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Again, like I always say, my biggest concern is the longevity of the engine, just because they are pumping so much power out of a little baby engine that I do have to wonder, is this thing actually gonna last, or is it gonna be in the shop at like 60,000 miles, if you get what I'm saying. All right, we're gonna see. Well, I guess we're just gonna keep going straight because I don't want to get on that. Honestly, do not drive down this way like ever, guys. I'm just doing this for the sake of today's video. So I'm gonna need to figure out where I can actually turn around because I have no idea where the heck I'm going. All right, guys, I'm gonna try and turn around here, get onto the open highway so we can get some miles on this thing and break it in, man. Getting stuck in traffic. All right, here we go. Ooh, this looks too good to freaking pass up. Oh! Oh, man. Guys, I'm telling you, if you are a naysayer of the EcoBoost Mustang, you guys got to get out and test drive one of these because it is a lot quicker than you would think it is with such a small engine. All right, man. Here you go, guys. 997.4. We're about to hit the milestone. We're about to do it. 2.5 more miles. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Got nowhere to give it any speed. The max speed limit here is 70 and everybody likes to go slow. So nothing to do. All right, guys. We should hit it on this little stretch of road right here. We should hit the milestone here. Let's freaking do it. Let's do it while also being safe. Best thing I can say for the internet. And I was really worried about buying one of these sports cars, especially the Mustangs, because they're notorious for getting in wrecks in wet and rainy conditions. But with the traction control and the slippery driving mode, really not even a problem to keep in mind. Obviously, you still got to be safe and you cannot drive like a psychopath or you will run into problems and you will get in a wreck. But it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, especially in wet and rainy conditions. I have no problem. I've test driven this thing in the rain, tried out the different driving modes with traction control on and off, and obviously the biggest difference is going to be if you turn off traction control. I would definitely recommend leaving that on at all times. But with traction control on and even just in normal mode, you really don't lose traction in the back a whole lot. If you're really trying to, you will, but if you're just driving normal every day, not being a crazy maniac on the road, you're not really gonna run into any problems. Oh, 999, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oh, 0.5 more miles to go. Let's hit this. Let's hit this on the highway. I was gonna take this exit, I think, but I'm not anymore. Let's do it. All right. All right, 999.7. I don't know if you guys can see that. I kind of hope you can, because it's kind of, oh, 0.1 more miles and we're at 1,000. It's the moment of truth, 1,000 miles. Oh, man. Hurts my soul a little bit. But those are all my miles right there, all 1,000 of them. 100% mine. Let's go ahead and end off this video giving this thing some gas. Oh yeah. Oh man. This car is a blast. Definitely gonna try and hold on to it for a little while. A lot more than 1,000 miles to come on this thing. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Finally hit 1,000 miles in my brand new 2025 EcoBoost Premium Mustang. Gonna go ahead and get off the highway and stop putting any more miles on this thing, because every mile just hurts my feelings just a little bit. If you guys have any questions about this car, make sure you leave them down below in the comments and I will make sure to answer you. And again, if you guys missed the 1,000 mile review that I did over this car, I'll leave the link at the end of this video and down below in the description so you guys can check that out, especially if you're looking to buy brand new in 2025 or maybe even used. later on in the future. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in another one soon.